Alright, and we're back with more Persona 5 Royal. Now it's time for the more uh, extra stuff.
Wow, this is amazing.
Extra endings, extra boss fights, and extra scenes. So this is going to be a bit of a continuation of the original game. Just a little bit. Because now we've turned in the Crystal of Sorrow, which we got from Dr. Maruki's palace. And now we've got the Ring of Sorrow. So when equipped, I give it to myself, of course. There it is. Bears the seal of a mourner. Wearer recovers 8% HP and SP after victory. It also gives you the ability Guiding Tendril. Now, if you're wondering why it's taking so long, as I said in the romance part, parts of this was live commentary. So, real quick, we're going to show that off in battle, because I'm just going to be honest, this is only effective in just the regular old battles, boss battles. It's worthless. Gotta get through all the tutorials first. Oh, and we've got a flow too. That's great. Alright. Guiding Tendril. Ask me. Come on. Knockdown attack on all foes. Only usable during an ambush. So yeah, it's to make sure you don't cheese anything the game doesn't want you to cheese. So yeah, they're now all knocked down. And that's really all she wrote for the Ring of Sorrow. Honestly, not that great. Sorry, Maruki, but it's just meh to me. Anyway, so now, let's fuse us a new persona, shall we? This is around, I think this is around, let's see, I'm level 28. Kanashiro's palace, I want to say. So now we're going to fuse the final persona to make our compendium 100% Satanael. You can only fuse him during New Game Plus, which kind of sucks. And here I was seeing if I can get a decent stat boost, but whatever. I'm doing it in a fusion alarm. Yeah, we already know how this works. So yeah, you can only fuse Satanael during New Game Plus. So I know in the original there was a trophy you only got when you fused Satanael. I also think when you fought one of the super bosses. So you could only get a platinum trophy in the original game during New Game Plus. But that could be as soon as you have access to both. Because I remember Omega Evolution. That dude is insane and I love it. Just freaking fought the super boss in 5. Not the new one that they added in Royal, but the original super boss. He fought them with protagonists only, and he never... I don't think he actually physically attacked them. He just kept switching to personas with reflective properties. So only personas with like reflect blast, reflect curse, reflect nuke, reflect electric. I'm just like, dude, I'm not gonna try and compare myself to you in any sense of the word. We only have a similar name. That's it. I am nowhere near in his league. But yeah, he did that for a lot of things, man. That dude is something else. I enjoy watching his videos. So yeah, here's me just trying to figure out, because I have so many skills. It's like, okay, what do I give Satanael? I forget, did we show this scene in... I'm pretty sure I showed this scene in the Let's Play where Arsene tells you, tells you goodbye, and that he's not gone. He'll always be by your side, blah, blah, blah. I think even during when I was doing this live for a bit, I even mentioned it then that I could not remember if I had shown that scene off or not. So, here's the scene again. So how come everyone else gets to get their ultimate persona just by talking, and I have to go out of my way to fuse a whole lot of powerful personas to create mine? But then there's also the question, why is my Second Awaken R persona freaking DLC while everyone else's is in the game? But whatever. Whatever. I've also heard of people doing runs of this game where you only use Arsene. I know there was an Orpheus run of Persona 3. That just sounds annoying. Persona 5, I think they've added a few more features in 5 compared to 3 that make it more tolerable, I think. I don't exactly remember the additions 5 added. But yeah, that run was also crazy. I like those kind of challenge runs. I don't know if I'd ever do one myself. Like, even now, I still have never, like in Pokemon's case, I've never attempted a Nuzlocke. Though I am willing to give it a try. As for other challenges, I don't know. And obtained award, Mask Collector. Yay. So yeah, again, as I said in the romance part, the only award in the Thieves' Den that I lack is to get a single persona's stats to max, to 99. Oh yeah, and here I accidentally skipped some text. Basically, this is telling you that now that you have 100% of the compendium, the prices to buy back your persona are as low as they will allow you to have them. So it's as low as it can be without being free. I mean, it's not like 1 yen, but, you know, that would have been nice. And they congratulate us. I mean, it took till... you know what? Thinking about that, I wonder if Lavenza has any special dialogue. Okay, and here's some of the extra stuff I talked about. Here in this shop, I didn't know that you could do this, but you can get some stuff like a dart set, a jump cue, and an expert billiards book. So the dart set will make dart throwing in Penguin Sniper a lot easier. Jump cue we'll talk about in a bit. And expert billiards allows you to actually use jump cue because it'll teach you some tricks about pool. And that has a gameplay function. I didn't know that. I didn't know that I didn't know the dart set existed. And I didn't know the jump cue or expert... Well, they tell you about the expert billiards. I just thought it, like, because, like, pool in this game, I think raises one of your stats or whatever. And I thought that was it, but no. He has more of a function. Also, pass me. Okay, I think I'm going to LeBlanc now. I guess I just didn't notice this. Okay, it only took a few seconds, and it allows me to talk about things. Also, I did edit out me going to... Pass me. Expert Billiards. Focus.
Yeah.
So, I edited out me going to that bookstore. I forget where it was. But the bookstore with the old man. The one you visit with Hifumi. I don't... Again, it's hard to remember what I've talked about. But...
Oh.
You keep buying those books, and eventually you'll get a book that allows you, that gives you access to more technical hits. So it unlocks more options for you, which is really interesting. I don't show it because I didn't know about it until I think after I did this. So yeah, now we have a technical rank, which will up the amount of damage a technical hit does, and also raises the chance of them being downed by a technical hit. And if it gets to max, I believe it like guarantees you down an enemy when you hit them with a technical hit. So it's very much worth doing this. So I've just found another way to more optimally do things. I mean, the way I did it in my Let's Play is just fine, but there's also this. So yeah, now it's time to show off my pool skills. Also, I still enjoy the penguin sniper theme.
Hey.
Not as much as some of the other themes though. Because I have the soundtrack for this game, and I listen to it on like car rides. Every now and then I switch between a couple of soundtracks. But, you know, my favorites from the soundtrack are Colors Flying High. I think it's Colors Flying High. Takeover. The battle theme when you're doing the special battles in the Velvet Room, the one that can unlock the fight with the Persona 3 and 4 protagonists. Anyway, so there, I got a technical rank 2. So the next one will up my technical damage and also the down rate of the enemy, which is really nice. Also, some of these tricks are just there to be show-offy. Alright, now I'm back.
What do you want to do?
What do you play?
Oh, I accidentally hit darts.
Thank you.
So now that we've purchased the jump cue, so Expert Billiards lets you do the scene from last time. The jump cue is what lets you do this, and also you have to have your proficiency at a high enough level. Can't just come in here and do it. You gotta be proficient. Excuse me. Ugh.
Then
So yeah, just look at it. Like, question: is this possible in the real world? I mean, I don't think they would do weird things like that. I mean, just like go completely like unrealistic like that. But in this game, but I just kind of wonder: is it possible to actually, you know, pull off some of the tricks that that main protagonist does here? So yeah, and now the next rank, the enemy will always be knocked down if you hit him with a technical.
fun, huh?
And again, there's that book in that one bookstore. Once you purchase all the other books and read them, you get a book that opens up more technical hit options. So it's like, I think there's one where it's like hitting them with ice when they're brainwashed or something. I can't remember. So yeah, reading this book that the dude gives you will allow you to do the last billiards scene and get you to technical rank 4. So let's just have a quick skim of the book. Oh my. Quite a lovely instruction.
Oh.
Actually, the more I think about it, didn't I show off the whole technical book in my Let's Play? I don't remember. The Let's Play has been a while ago, okay? Leave me alone. Anyway, let's go play some pool. The Masse shot. The Masse shot? The Masse shot?
What do you play?
What do you want to do?
This should be the last of the billiards before I go and play darts. Because I know I play darts soon.
Yo.
Support. Even though she doesn't even... Oh, she's got a pool stick. You know, I only ever played pool like once. I was a kid, and I don't even remember doing much. I don't even think I knew how to play properly.
Nice.
Also, I don't think they would allow this shot because I don't think that they would allow you to put your leg on the table.
I knew you could do it.
And probably the first one would be out of there too because they wouldn't let you sit on the table either. Well, it really depends, but
I see.
I would think some places are more open to that than others.
That was time well spent.
Anyway, so that's the end of pool and all the technical ranks. So there you go. So now, if you haven't started a royal playthrough yet, then just keep that in mind, and the game gets even more interesting. Okay, here. This is another extra bit. So they have you know, accessories and whatnot for merchandise for the Phantom Thieves. You can only get this stuff, I believe, when the Phantom Thieves are at their most popular. Something like that. But you can get a calling card. I actually saw a video about this because I didn't even know about this even during my repeat playthrough. But you go to Yongenjaya and you can actually send the calling card that you bought from the store to one of your confidants, and it'll give you a boost, which is really nice. I did not know about that. So yeah, at this point I don't really have a lot. A lot of people love to joke and send the calling card to Ketchy. I find that very humorous. I sent it to Y. Somehow that makes them more friendly to you. Whatever.
What do you want?
Anyway, now it's time for darts.
I see.
And we're going to play by ourselves. But we're not going to show off a whole session of darts because, let's be honest, we've got other things to do. And so now that we have our own darts set, we can use that, and the area range for the dart throw is smaller. So now it's a little more accurate.
Again? Well then. Hey.
So yeah, they give you an option between 301, 501, and 701. I tried a 701 by myself, and it is kind of hard to do to get to 0 perfectly.
Stay focused.
So yeah, I'm only going to show round 1, and that's how big the the area is now with the dart set. So it's a lot smaller, and with the ability to slow things down, darts got a whole lot easier. Alright, so we fade to black, and now we're somewhere else. Okay, so this is what happens when you fail to do the whole, like, sending the calling card by a certain time. Can I just say, this made me feel sick for whatever reason. Like, I was just getting so, like, stressed out over this for no real reason. It's like I was intentionally trying to make this scene happen. And so this happens. It's like you get this kind of like foggy eye view, and it's like you don't know where you are. Things are kind of jumping around a bit. And then you get arrested.
That is your name, yes?
This happens, I believe, for every time you fail one of the palaces.
You're their leader, aren't you? However, your prior criminal assault means you are currently on probation, correct?
I did nothing wrong.
Didn't I tell you not to be reckless?
Well then, you're coming with us. I'm sorry, but it has to be now.
You really screwed things up.
Yep, I really did. And so now we cut to the future. Or the now. And basically Sai is just like, you're clearly not all there. I can't use this as good evidence. So yeah, I don't remember. No, this scene does not have credits. Some of these scenes do. I think they're later on, but I'm going to be skipping most of them, mainly due to that, you know, I think they're the same credits as what you see in the actual credits. And so because Sai doesn't listen to your story the whole way through, you can't give her the phone, and you get shot. That cracked me up when the battery prompt came up when I got shot. It's like, no, my battery! And so now they think he committed suicide. And so now I think it's like, it cuts you to Igor, and he's like, oh, you have failed. So now we're going back in time a little bit. By a little bit, I mean like 3 months. To show off, the twins. This is the first super boss. So first off, I'm going to show off what happens when you fail.
No matter. It's the perfect spot to train and get some battle experience. I like your spirit. You know the position you're in.
So yeah.
How did he learn of mementos? Perhaps he is even more special than we had anticipated.
Sorry, lost my train of thought there. So the twin super boss, they want to test you because you found out about mementos, even though they never told you about it. And they're like, how did you find out about this? And it's like, ask the cat, okay? So now they test you, and you have to, you know, actually fight them. Fun thing is, if you fail their test, you get something special, which we'll see in the boss fight as soon as they stop talking. And I'm showing this whole thing off because, you know, I haven't seen the scene in the Let's Play, so we're showing it off. Man, I'm not looking forward to the other one. Oh boy.
I never thought you'd bring such a bold proposal to the table. You ready, inmate? I'm itching to get started.
Yes, I'm ready. Hurry up.
As she said, this will be a private examination. It is
So yeah, they won't, just because you talk to them does not mean that the battle starts immediately. They want you to make sure that you're ready for it.
Max difficulty. Your rehabilitation
If I'm to be honest, this is not... I mean, it is really hard. So what I'm not showing, I don't think I show, is that I did do a couple of attempts with just really strong persona, but not Izanagi no Okami Pikuro and Yoshitsune, because those are considered broken. So I wanted to try a fight legitimately, and I got pretty far, and then I lost a couple times. And so I was like, okay, I'll just beat them with I'll just use those two, since I can beat them normally.
You will regain consciousness immediately. Once you pass out, though, that's it. The battle's over. Oh, and there's
Yeah.
a 1 in a billion chance you'll win. So you should just
1 in a billion, you say?
If by
Well
some
then,
chance that will
I guess I shall take you up on that.
let me see.
So yeah, this is considerably harder than the Reaper, I'd say. For one, you're dealing with 2 fights, and I think they have more HP. No, do they have more or less HP than the Reaper? They're just a lot tougher, in my opinion. And I've done the... So I really enjoyed my LP because that was the first time I beat the Reaper legitimately, because there was no other way to do it.
That's the fancy bookmark you're always carrying around.
Yeah, and then the whole bookmark is like, oh, we don't have any books to read, so why do we have this?
When neither of us have any books to read. Moreover, I
Oh,
know this is important.
there is something.
Justine, don't
There was
tell
a thing about the so there was the whole hangout with the twins thing during the Let's Play, and
right.
there's a something special if you finish it. I've already forgotten what it was, but it's like I remember like kicking myself for it because it's just like I should have finished hanging out with the twins, but I didn't. Let's fight.
That's the spirit. We will cordon off a portion of this area for the examination.
So they're basically going to create a space for us to fight in,
We'll make it look really familiar for you.
and they're going to make it look like the Velvet Room.
Disappoint us.
Here we go, twins. Let's fight. And they play Rivers in the Desert. I'm so happy. I love Rivers in the Desert so much.
You needn't hold back, though you will soon realize that you lack the time to even consider that option.
Yeah, no, they're...
Here we go.
It's tough.
You've shown for a little bit, but I guess we
And I cut to... Because it actually takes me a while to actually get to this point. Because I did too well. So yeah, they knock down your entire party. They have... I think that's Arda? They have their own all-out attack animation. And their own little splash screen. So yeah, that's what happens when you lose that battle. Took 11 turns. Could have ended that a lot sooner, but kind of just, I don't know, forgot.
Allow me to disclose the results of our examination. If I had to describe your current state, I would say you are a mere child.
Ouch. I think they give you different ratings depending on how far you got in. But, you know, I'm not going to fail at every, like, chance I can get. You know? That would take forever. Also, let's do it. Shadow Operatives, let's go! I played a lot with the costumes during this playthrough. My particular favorite was the Shadow Operatives, and I just made or Ren massive cosplayer. Like, he was super into it and everything. So yeah, I'm using Ryuji, Makoto, and Yusuke because of, well, basically just casting all the skills on everyone.
Here goes.
Triple down. Triple down was usually the cause of some of my failures. So yeah, I'm going to be using Yoshitsune and Izanagi no Okami Pikaro in this. Oh yeah, I'm just, instead of letting this run out, I just let it extend as far as I want.
My persona. Okay.
So yeah, strategy. So Caroline and Justine have multiple phases, and multiple is right. They start off with a physical phase where they only use, I've already forgotten the first skill. It's an area attack. I think it might be Heat Wave, and also Triple Down. And that's all they do for the first phase. The second phase, one of them, Vajra Blast, that was it. One of them will use fire and elect skills. The other will use ice and wind skills. So like Yusuke and Ryuji will probably be guarding a lot during that phase. The phase after that, one of them will use, I think it's Psychokinesis and Bless skills. The other will use Nuclear and Curse skills. And at some point along the way, they also use Diarahan on each other. So the battle just got extended. So yeah, I'm just chipping them down with Yoshitsune and Izanagi no Okami Pikaro. Well, more so Yoshitsune, because 8 attacks. To me, that's just better. And then finally, the final one, or the second to last one, they will switch between all of their skills. Physical, fire, ice, electric, wind, Psychokinesis, Nuclear, Bless, and Curse. And then this, they'll just keep using, you know, Vajra Blast, Triple Down. I think they use, like, Maragi Dine, Mabufu Dine, and stuff like that. And then the phase after that, I think it's their final phase, they use the, like, severe skills, like Inferno, Diamond Dust, or Blazing Hell. I think it's Blazing Hell, not Inferno. And then they use, like, the Bless and Curse, half HP stuff. There we go. Now they're using Diarahan. I think this always happens after their first phase. I don't remember. But yeah, so it's mainly just try and do more damage than in enough time. I think you have 6 turns to do a certain amount of damage to each of them. Also, if you kill them, make sure in that same turn, if you kill one, you kill the other. If you fail to kill one of them and the other is dead, they will use Sama Rakarm. And they will revive the other with full HP. And so now they're targeting weaknesses, and they're also going to use Dekaja and Dekunda. So with Mabufu Dime, we don't have anything to worry about. So yeah, make sure to kill them around the same time. Thankfully with Hasatobi, that's not the biggest concern, because, you know, you have 8 attacks. or if you use Myriad Truths. I don't know why I'm not using Izanagi no Okami Pikaro a little more. I guess mainly because but I have Concentrate on him. I don't know. But like I said, this was several attempts in. So by this point, I had done a few attempts, and so now I just wanted to get the boss fight done. And I did try to do a legit run, but it just wasn't happening. And they used Takunda, right? Queen shocked, and Skull and Fox are down. Well, one's back up. Baraku Kaja. Man, I love rivers in the desert so much. Yeah, there's none really much else about this battle. Oh, great. Yeah, every time they cut in, I think it's a guaranteed hit on one of your party members. So, yeah, that really sucks. And Queen's still shocked. And now I'm frozen. Oh, but I have detox. Oh man, thank God for detox. Those skills are just super useful, I gotta say. So yeah, now we're just waiting. We're playing the waiting game. Oh, but now it's showtime. Go Skull, Fox.
You sure were hungry. Persona!
I like that they do that. That you can still use showtimes in the boss fights. Okay, good. No one got shocked. Well, Ryuji got hit. Oh yeah, and they also have baton passes. Yeah, I kind of skipped through because I think at the time I was going to leave some more of this in. But yeah, now we're in the next phase where they're going to be using mainly Psychokinesis, Nuclear, Blast, and Curse. So now Fox and Skull have less to worry about. Because they don't have to worry about fire and wind skills. Buff us up. Keep buffing. Don't stop buffing. Man, I keep thinking about the little special thing I want to do. But I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet or not. Some of you might be wondering, what is he talking about? And I don't know if I'm ready to do it or not. Hurry up and finish them. We've pretty much seen all we need to see in this boss. Everyone else mainly just uses buff skills or guards. And I just do all the damage. I don't really waste their SP to use other skills. Oh, they're trying to use Bless, but they got reflected on. And now Curse. Oh, and thankfully, Futaba's here to lend a hand. Not a super move, Ultra Charge, but it'll do. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm probably refilling my SP, so I don't have to try again at this fight. Or am I? Okay, now I'm really curious as to what I'm doing. Am I looking? Magic ointment. There's. Oh, so that Makoto doesn't get hit by psychokinesis. Okay, pass me. Doesn't really matter, but whatever. I thought I was going to refill my SP because I was admittedly kind of low. Also, I do recommend using SP adhesives in this battle because you're going to be in it for the long haul. Unless you're, doing the reflect strategy like Omega Evolution did, where you did nothing but just guard and let them take themselves out. Just like swap personas and let them reflect their skills. Oh, I'm actually attacking. Oh, I'm getting close to the end. Oh, now I'm attacking with everyone. Yeah, no, Fox just does not have the same amount of damage that myself and Skull do. Oh, more blast. And more curse. Yeah, so this boss was also a trophy in the original Persona 5. This and beating the Reaper, though I think... Was beating the Reaper also a trophy in this game as well? I don't think it was. I don't remember. How many times do I say that in all LP? Seriously. But, yeah, getting a platinum trophy includes fighting these guys. It's hard, but doable. Thank goodness for evade psychokinesis. Alright, so now I'm trying to think of what happens after this. I know I do. Okay, there we go. I killed both of them. So they didn't get to go to their phase where they did all their... They rotated through all their attacks, and also the phase where they do the severe skills. So yeah, you get 31,000 EXP, I think it was. Yeah, we jumped up like 4 levels. And yes, I was level 87. So yeah.
We lost to a human?
I mean, yeah. Good lord.
I can't believe this
I thought this video was further on in the timeline than it actually is.
I feel refreshed. Like I finally was able to leave something behind.
So yeah, instead of being upset that they lost, they're happy about it.
Our sisters are gonna get mad at
And then it starts to slip.
Even the rulers of power can't measure everything.
So yeah, again, you really shouldn't be seeing this without having known about the main game and the things that happen in there. So again, you've been warned. But this is before, everything happened. And so, like, Caroline slips about their sisters and the rulers of power stuff. And they're just like,
to be perfectly honest,
they shouldn't know that. And so it's like, wait, what are you talking about? What am I talking about? I don't know. Let's forget about it. So now they get to talk about embarrassing secret. And it's a lot less worse than Caroline thought it was going to be.
We are meant to be leading inmates through rehabilitation. Yet we
So they basically talk about how it's like, yeah, that they actually miss. Oh no, they think about the whole role about what they're supposed to do.
Perhaps the time you nearly wept from fear when you first witnessed a persona fusion.
Yeah. And then Justine just starts revealing all of Caroline's dark secrets.
Or about those intimidating poses you had practiced that you're too embarrassed to use on the inmate? Stop! My heart can't take this! after I lost you, albeit for a brief moment,
So yeah, they're starting to think a little more about who they really are, but this goes nowhere because, you know, the plot has to happen. Be funny, you beat the super boss, they regain their memories, and then it's the end of the game right then and there.
Inmate, I will now disclose the results of our examination. If I had to describe your current state, I would say you are he who will save the souls of humanity.
Aw, thank you, Justine. So yeah, now we get the bookmark, which we find out in
To commemorate your victory,
in Royal that apparently it's not the real bookmark? Question mark? It's like, it's not a fake, but double bookmark. Yeah, it's not the true bookmark for the Velvet Room Attendant of 5, as Lavenza will tell us when we fight her.
I stay quiet and you
Yeah,
just
we
gotta
fight
keep
Lavenza.
helping him with more work. Well, I won't tell our master about this. It'll just be one of our secrets.
And so they keep their mouth shut about the whole battle with
Fine.
Igor, in quotes. So yeah,
Recently,
I wonder how he would have reacted had they disclosed
miss him.
the fact that they had a battle with their inmate
According to human standards,
to him.
directly
Would he
conveying
freak
this
out?
emotion may be
Probably.
somewhat uncomfortable, but that is how I feel. Caroline is probably the same way. I simply wanted you to know. Oh, you understand this is a secret to be kept between us, yes?
Like anyone else is gonna believe. Well, then again, there is Igor, so. Sure, I guess.
Okay, that's enough of that. Yes, any further discussion may interfere with our work.
So I believe next up is more
Special inspection was a one-time deal.
ending stuff. I don't believe I have, because there are only 2 super bosses.
Differently when we're watching over you from now on.
I don't show that off. No, I can't. I couldn't have.
Be stricter than ever. You got that?
Though I have things to say about that boss fight. Trust me.
That's right.
Oh yeah, and once you beat them, they give you some pretty good stuff. I forget what the double bookmark does. It doesn't double EXP, I don't think. Or does it? I think it might. Either that or that's what the Reaper's item does. Yeah, 3 somas, 10 soul foods, the victory cup.
Okay.
Oh no, I think the bookmark is just a key item just for bragging rights. The victory cup, I think that may like nullify. It may give you nullify on all skills except Almighty.
Don't fall behind.
Which, I mean, if you've beaten the super boss, at least in the original game, it doesn't matter. So now I believe I show off the... There it is. A cup that only the victorious can hold. A double-layered bookmark that Justine uses. And yeah, it's a key item, so it does nothing for you. So let's see. The victory cup. Oh, victory cry. Oh no, wait, ain't victory cry... Victory cries, refills your HP and SP after battle, isn't it? So wait, what's the one where, what's the one where you take no damage from anything but Almighty? Okay, here.
So that's what led to your
So this is after the Psy boss battle. So this is going to be where you sell out your friends,
the methods you used for your crimes. There's much
where you
more I
cooperate
could
with
ask.
her.
My allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though.
Strike a deal with me and I can get you out of
Strike a
here.
deal. If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
Yeah, I'm under the death penalty right now.
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being
So yeah,
obstinate now.
don't sell out your
Corrupted
friends.
the order of this
The game
country
even
and
is like,
caused an
are you
uprising
sure
against
you
its
want to
very
do that?
existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to
Oh,
you
great.
in this case.
Did I leave
Honestly,
in
whether or not the following are involved with
all
the Phantom
this? I
Thieves.
guess I did.
Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Okay, so yeah, sell them out. All you have to do is say, that's right. Am I really making the right choice? I am.
As I thought.
I guess you can blame the drugs for this. It's like clouding your
Thank you.
judgment or something like that.
I'll do my best with what you've told me. I honestly expected you to have more of a backbone. It seems your
Ouch.
reputation-
Hey, you yell at me for being so resistant. Make up your mind, Sai. So yeah, so now that we've sold out our accomplices, now all we have to do is wait for...
I got him to talk about his teammates.
Is that so?
Oh yeah,
I better perform for myself. I can't leave here without some
I
kind of
forgot
evidence
that
of-
little scene is in
Put that
there.
in there.
Foolish woman.
Cut. Well, while I'm waiting for to get back to the point.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan. And now it will be completed.
Yep. I feel like I failed to accomplish something important. And so now, for our reward for selling out our friends, we get nothing less than a bullet to the head.
Have you finally pieced it all together?
Alright, go ahead and shoot me. I'm ready for the next scene.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Freaking out, and now we're dead. No one came to save me. Splat. Where's the exit wound?
Hey!
And they just basically show this scene again.
He's killed himself! Damn it! Where did he hide a gun?
Where it's like, oh, he's killed himself. Even though I was shot and I'm on the floor instead of, you know, being on the desk like I was. And then they added this scene as well. Sorry for any odd cuts. I didn't realize I had left in so much that could be cut out, so I had to stay quiet for a while.
You incompetent prisoner! The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
And this is what happens when you
Our
die.
game has ended. Ruin shall be coming momentarily. Enjoy spending the rest of your life in there, repenting for your actions.
But I'm dead. How can I spend the rest of my life in here when I'm dead? Also, after that, credits play, and I don't want to show them, because, you know, credits, they take forever. And now this scene, all the way on Christmas Eve. This is going to be what happens when you accept, the fake Igor's deal. Revert the world.
You
Could it be
forcefully
true?
dragged him into the metaverse and imposed an ordeal he did not deserve. Yet you still intend on toying with him?
So yeah, fun thing about this one is you can, they give you a second chance to back out if you make the wrong decision. And it's kind of funny too, it's like, psych, fooled you. Very well. You freak out Lavenza too, she's like, what? And then you're like, actually, never mind. And she's just like, don't scare me like that.
A pact between a false god and a human we placed our hopes on. Even we could not have predicted this. You have
So yeah,
given us
we
the
have
wish.
doomed the world.
You are a trickster after all.
You truly are a child of man.
Surprisingly enough, the god of Yaldabaoth here is good on his word. He makes it so that, you know, we get to keep being the Phantom Thieves and all of that.
Hospital connected with trafficking children's organs. Several hospital directors
Oof.
admitted their involvement, contrary to earlier statements denying such.
Sickening.
A calling card was delivered.
Yeah, so
it is
now we're in a world where the
are
Phantom
added
Thieves
once
keep
again.
happening.
On to other news.
As to what happens with my probation, who knows?
Condominium, and multiple people were injured. Heinous crimes such as arson and burglary are on the rise. Police caution everyone to be vigilant.
Wow.
Society's really gone down the drain. You better stay out of trouble, you hear me?
I know. So now we get this little scene. And, kind of creepy. Oh yeah, now the police all of a sudden, like, love the Phantom Thieves for whatever reason. We changed everyone's heart.
After all, they're the ones who must have been doing shady stuff.
There's no way the Phantom Thieves could be evil.
And now everyone praises us.
Showed no sign of stopping. Change of heart police reports have already surpassed 100 cases.
Wow, we were busy. How long is this after like that? Because we've only done about 7 cases.
Suicides are declining.
Kamishita, Madarame, Kanshiro, Futaba. Well, that one wasn't public. So -1. Okumura. We didn't change Nijima. So that's 2. So like 4 or 5 cases that were public. And now our character gets an evil look on his face because I think he still knows what he has done. And he's perfectly happy with it. Okay, for this credit sequence, for whatever reason, the credits go at an angle. I don't get it. And so now we're back in the 3rd semester, and now we must accept Maruki's offer.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me
This
your
one
answer.
is, I guess, the best out of the other endings.
You'll accept this world?
Did they give you a second chance on this one?
Please tell me you're not serious.
Oh yeah, they do.
Really? I'm just so happy that you've come to see things my way. You don't
So
need
yeah,
to
with
worry
this
about
no
anything.
Yoshizawa boss fight,
Just leave the rest to me.
and now everything gets to be super duper happy and such. Gotta have one more connecting the network. I think I was uploading something in the time of this recording, when I recorded this. And we skip all the way to February 3rd. And Akechi's here. And of course, Akechi is complying with Maruki's will, so now he's all like super happy about it.
Come on, wake up, Mr. Party Planner. This whole get-together was your idea.
So yeah, in this ending, Walkabout gets to stay alive. Makoto's father, I think, gets to stay alive. Haru's father gets to stay alive. Kamoshida never happened, I guess. Madarame stayed good. Morgana is now human. Am I missing anything?
Hi, Futaba?
Yeah.
Was that, casual enough?
Confirmed for casual.
Thank you, Futaba-senpai. Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, in this world, Akechi never did anything bad. He's
Just go with whatever's easier for you.
basically one of us. He's a friend. So that begs the question,
Attention, everybody.
are the Phantom Thieves a real thing?
I'm gonna do my thing. Just gotta make a wish, then eat this whole thing in one shot. So, what direction am I supposed to face?
So weird seeing Akechi in this.
It says that's north-northwest of here, and a bit to the right, so roughly that way.
How much is a bit, though?
I'll figure it out.
I always considered a bit a very small distance, so we're given not a lot.
Do we actually have to watch this?
I'd be hard-pressed to call this picturesque.
Do you really think eating an entire roll of sushi could grant your wish?
We'll see.
Prefer throwing beans for luck. Drive them demons away. Sojiro, you be the demon this year.
Are you going to be the one who cleans up afterwards?
Come on, Ryuji-senpai. You can do it.
Thanks.
Oh,
Whoops.
good grief.
He couldn't finish it.
That's Ryuji for you.
So does Morgana have a new name for his human form, or does he still just go by Morgana?
That's right, we're cheering you on. We've got your back no matter what. After all.
So yeah, that's this scene. Basically, they're just happy to be together, and it gets even happier.
I'll just try again.
Still at it, huh?
So they'll cut to a school scene where basically like they cut to Makoto and Haru's graduation. I think this is the oh yeah, this is the scene where Sojiro's basically saying that we can live here for good, and so that way we get to be with our friends at all time. Maruki's influence at work.
Hey, can I ask you something? So, I've been thinking for a while now, if it's good with you.
So, considering this deal,
To your parents about it too, okay? But at least until you're done with high school and all. Would you maybe like to keep staying at the cafe? And maybe even after graduation?
this is, I think, overly idealistic.
Really? Well, I better get the ball rolling tomorrow then. Things sure are cooking up around here.
So yeah, now we get in this happy world. We get to stay in Yongen for, I guess, good. Oh god, more connecting to the network. So now we're cutting to graduation for Makoto and Haru. And it gets even happier. I don't think anything changes for Makoto and Haru. I think they still go off to college. If I remember right. Futaba starts Shujin the next school year. Morgana, I think Morgana starts school as well. And then Yusuke transfers over to Shujin.
You gotta do that to be officially graduated.
Weren't you feeling even a bit sentimental?
This year really flew by, didn't it?
Yeah, being with the whole Phantom Thieves.
I might even remember those better than what we did in school.
What else happens? Oh yeah, I think also Akechi turned. No wait, wasn't Akechi a third year? I think he was.
For real?
I'll be bringing the lunches, so you better get psyched. Sojiro's gonna teach me how to cook.
Oh right, you're gonna be here too.
Yeah. So
Forget about me.
everyone gets. Yeah, there we go. Morgana does become a high schooler.
Will you? That sounds like fun.
Perhaps I should also transfer to Shujin.
Makoto-senpai, Haru-senpai.
There's Yoshizawa. Oh yeah, because of that, yeah, she still goes under Kisumi.
Congratulations on your graduation.
Hooray!
Thank you. I have an idea. Why don't we take a group picture?
Oh yeah.
And then here comes our cameraman.
Serve as your cameraman.
There's Akechi.
Hachi-kun. We haven't seen you since the pep rally. I've been meaning to ask. What are your plans after high school, Akechi?
Yeah, he is a third
I'm
year.
thinking about going freelance, considering how busy I've been up to now. I think I've earned at least a year or so of taking it easy.
Yeah, so
Turn into a shut-in. Got it?
yeah, no, he doesn't also transfer to Shujin. I thought he did, but no, he is a third year. So he's about to take a picture of us.
Would you rather I take that for you?
And then
You're all friends, right?
Maruki comes in and takes the picture for us. For him, rather. So yeah, this is the happy
Ready?
ending.
Say cheese.
Let me see.
I like how this scene is animated though. Looks really nice.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a bunch.
Good manners, everyone. Remembering to thank him. And so what's going on with Maruki in this scene? Like, oh, also, it seems like our character remembers how things are for a second. But, did Maruki, like, in his ideal world, make it so that he never came to Shujin to begin with? Okay, also, this credit scene is also crooked, but it also shows off these scenes, like Ryuji. So, in the end, Ryuji got to continue being a track star, and they got to take the gold, I guess? I don't know how track works. I apologize. I'm not exactly the athletic person. On gets to continue having hanging out with Shiho, and Morgana now gets to carry on stuff around. Don't know why he'd be happy about that, considering that sounds like a massive pain, but to each his own. Okay, there's On's happy thing. Yeah, she continues to get to hang out with Shiho as she works on her modeling. How happy for them. So, I'm only showing this just for these, like, image scenes. Just so that you can, see what goes on. Yusuke gets to be taught by his honorable teacher, Madarame, instead of the corrupt teacher. And in this, Madarame is actually a really good teacher from what everyone says. So, yeah. Alright, next scene. Makoto is, getting to have fun with her family. Is Sai still a prosecutor in this? I'd imagine so. I'm guessing she got into some kind of legal position. But yeah, her father is very much alive and she's happy. Futaba gets to hang out, spend more time with her mother and her adoptive father, and gets to go to Shujin. It's cute seeing Futaba in Shujin clothes. I don't think they ever made that a costume. Kinda wish they did. Haru gets to spend more time with her father, and she gets to learn more about the business side of things from him. Man, just seeing how happy everyone is. Breaks my heart a little when we have to, shatter that happiness, but it is a necessity, and me and Ketchy are playing chess. We get to stay in Yongen-Jaya, and Ketchy doesn't die. And doesn't, become a psychopath. Alright, so after this, oh, nope. Still got one. Yoshizawa gets to take the gold. Even though during the events of the story, well, then again, that wasn't truly idealistic. But, her skills do improve. And now we skip to this. And also, someone points out about how Akechi and Ren are looking at the camera, or looking at the fourth wall. So it's hinted that they actually know what's going on, which is interesting, I gotta say. Even though Maruki said he would wipe that from their memories. Also, now it's time for the other optional boss fight. Now with Lavenza. This boss sucks. I'm not gonna mince words about it. And, okay, only one part of this boss fight sucks. We'll get into that in a second, but it blows. Like, big time.
That is correct. As such an individual, it is my responsibility to...
Oh, I can't wait to get to that.
It is a vital step to myself to...
Anyway, so you'll find her in here. She's wanting to talk about testing you in her real form rather than just the twins. Because that's what the Velvet Room attendants usually do. But for whatever reason, you can't just immediately talk to her. I think you have to leave and come back to Mementos. But now you can actually fight her. So of course, to start off with, we're going to show what happens when you fail. Yeah, so she's nervous about actually fighting us at her real strength. Man, oh man, this real strength really bites.
As one who rules over power, I am truly delighted with your indulging me in combat.
I'm so glad she's back in Strikers. I hear some people talk about how they prefer the twins over Lavenza because you get to spend more time with the twins. But I don't know, I find Lavenza more interesting than the twins. Maybe it's because of how little we got to see of her in 5. So yeah, boss battle time. And I should be skipping, well, after she has her little words.
Don't be tricked by how she looks. Her power is enormous. Your only chance is to give her everything you've got.
And cut.
There's no need to hold back with me.
Oh, nope.
Please come at me with every last bit of your strength. And now, let's begin.
Let's begin.
I'm rather confident that you haven't shown the true extent of your power here. It's time to drive.
One to Kaja, and she finds us inexcusable. Also, for whatever reason, she uses Nue to take us down. And here's her all-out attack. And there was a joke, it's like, oh, you can't do an all-out attack with just one person. She splits into 2. I remember some of the jokes of Personified Royal with Lavenza, and it was just hilarious. Also, her with the chainsaw is freaky.
It seems you're currently unable to display the true depths of your skill.
So yeah. Oh, also, something that got unlocked I never mentioned. So, as you progress through the game, you get special backgrounds for your PS4. And when you beat the game, you get one for Maruki, one for the twins, and one for Lavenza. So now here's the actual boss fight. So there are 4 phases like there were to this boss. In phase 1, we need to... what do we do in phase 1? Ask me, remind me. I think phase 1 we have to use technical hits. We may, if I remember right, we have to like inflict a status affliction on her, and then use a technical to knock her down. If I'm remembering that right. Also, I've brought nothing but some of the best personas with me for this battle, just because I think I'll need it. No. The technical thing is the next phase. In this phase, we have to attack weaknesses, I believe. Considering I'm not going for any status magic, I assume that to be the case. So yeah, we're only striking weaknesses. And I don't believe I'm allowed to strike anything but their weakness. I don't remember that part very well. But, so yeah, the technical thing is the next phase. And she'll switch between different personas who have different affinities. Also, Futaba's ultimate support rocks. And yes, my character has 999 HP and 832 SP. Also, throughout this playthrough I've been doing, I've been going to the jazz club a lot to boost up my other character's stats just for this battle. And also, so yeah, we are striking weaknesses. Whether or not we have to... I'm assuming by the fact that I'm only using attacks that strike her weakness, that is the case. So, okay, this makes me remember. So, when I fought Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, the 7 Deadly Sin Digimon, I recorded and lost the footage for one of the battles and couldn't show the whole thing. This one was what was it? So the difference between this and that, of why I was able to get all the footage for this, is because this was optional. So I wasn't hard pressed to try and get this out on a time. Digimon I was. I have had someone tell me that, not in the comments, but in real life, and I wanted to point that out. So yeah, other than that, so yeah, like I said, the next phase will be the technical hits. So if you get that book, you'll have more options to use. I don't think I get the book in this playthrough. So yeah. And now she changes phases. So now she's using Heat Riser. So yeah, the easiest way to do this is just have On use Dormina. I'd say just put her to sleep and then just attack. Also, if you can, try to do as much damage as you can. I know that you should be doing as much damage as you can normally, but it really sucks because of the next phase after this. So I swap out Yusuke for Ryuji, I think just for his physical power. I think. Also, don't bother with all-out attacks. They do next to nothing. So, I guess I can talk about the next phase. phase. But the next phase is where you it's all luck based. You have to hit a critical hit at least once a turn in order to keep the boss fight going. And that really sucks. I hated that so much. I get lucky. Not in that I do the whole critical hit thing all the time, but I managed to do enough damage to skip that phase. I think landing only one critical hit. But oh my god, does that phase suck. This is probably attempt number 12 or 13 at Lavenza. I know it took several sessions. There were just several sessions where I just did not, that I just straight up deleted because I could not get Lavenza down. More fighting spirit! Payback time! I love Akechi so much when he during the third semester. His voice is so good. I love the line during the Maruki boss. Enough of this high and mighty bullshit. Oh, that line was so good. I'm sorry. Except I'm not. So now she's charging up for what? Oh yeah, because she can also use Agneastra. Alright. Next. What happens next? Yeah, you can see I'm using nothing but ultimate personas. I don't even think I have Raul in this battle. Because I don't think he's all that helpful. Also, salvation. And yeah, we're still in the Shadow Ops uniforms because they're the best ones. And I don't have their dancewear outfits. I don't think by this point. I would have liked to have had them. But I didn't have them. So yeah. Also, baton passing. That is really important. You want to do that. That way you can inflict as much damage. I cannot stress enough how much you want to inflict as much damage as possible, so that you can make phase 3 as short as you can. You do not want to be fighting phase 3. Luck-based battles suck. Oh, I was very frustrated during this battle. But good night's rest actually is what did it for me. I remember that being the case for something else. I just kept trying and trying, couldn't do it. That's right, it was the I think it was the final boss for Persona 3 FAS, even though I cheesed it and just used was it Ragnarok or Armageddon? Alright, let's go. Myriad troops. There we go. Alright, keep on debilitating. Okay, here's phase 3. Yeah, I skip it because this is attempt like number 13. So yeah. Sword dance. Nice try. So yeah, now we gotta try and get critical hits. Easier said than done. But I got one there. Hasotobi! Yeah, Hasotobi is probably a better move to try and get the damage in. blazing hell. I'm just trying to do enough. I'm just trying to get her HP as low as possible. Up the physical damage. That'll be great. Am I going for a Selma? Nope, a bead chain. Okay. Our SPs aren't that low yet. Okay, so yeah, like I said, if you cannot get at least one critical every turn, the boss fight ends. It sucks. Also, she tries using Tetrakarn. So now, it's like, what do I do? It's like, I can't use Sword Dance on her. So I was like, I'll give Myriad Truth a try. At this point, I've kind of just given up on the phase. I decided to use On to get rid of the, whatchamacallit. And thankfully, the Skull got a critical on that turn. I got so lucky on that. Go, Myriad Truths. Yes, Myriad Truths. What do you do? What? Alright, fine. Hustle Toby. Oh yeah, look at them numbers. I think that just got me over the threshold to get into phase 4. Look at that, 3 damage. I would have laughed if that doing 3 damage was enough to get me over. I doubt it was. It was probably the Hasotobi. So yeah, now it's just an all-out brawl. I think you have like 12 turns. I think 12 to beat her. Otherwise, you lose, and you have to do every phase all over again. So yeah, try and beat her now. Oh, now she's just physically attacking. Oh yeah, and On's frozen. Oh yeah, and Futaba's got Final Guard. I forgot about that. Mataru Kaja. Attack is up. Come on. Thaw. Oh yeah, no. She attacks you every time you don't do an attack on her, I believe. I'm getting a warm, tingly feeling from all this power. Alright, Akechi. Calm it down. No one's controlling you, Akechi. I still love that Showtime. It's my favorite in the game. Okay, On's thawed out. So yeah, she, if I remember right, if you don't physically attack her, she physically attacks you with just the chainsaw. Why the chainsaw? Why not the book? I mean, chainsaws hurt more, but, you know, you don't scoff at hardcover. That hurts. So yeah, here is showing that, like, just attacking her normally does not trigger the thing. The chainsaw. But just charging up. Oh, she randomly chooses someone to attack. And because Akechi's shocked, that is a free attack for her. I think I get lucky here. Dakunda. She removes her debuffs. Yep, active support. Ultimate support activated. So now, both of them are revived. And Ryuji's fully healed. I got lucky there. Die already! Oh yeah, she reflects fire, but I block fire. Oh, and because she didn't actually take any damage, that counted as not doing anything. Hurry up and fall. Ready to move on. But sorry about that. Gotta pause real quick. Alright, so now all that's left is just trying to kill her. And she's not dying. In fact, she killed Skull. How dare you! He's a Nagi no Okami Pikaro! Myriad truths! And I think at this point I'm just desperate to try and kill her. Like, just die. Just die already. Die! Debilitates, even though it's... Well, that's a turn she's using Dekunda and not something that'll kill me. The only thing it really hit was me. So yeah, there she's using Dekunda instead of actually attacking me. So I consider that a win. She's only got a little bit left. Also, she blocks guns and also reflects fire. Chop!
Now, witness my true power. This calls for...
Oh, okay, yeah. Now she busts out like Lucifer and Maggie Doleon. Oh, okay. Something I've never shown is Futaba swapping out party members. Just die already. So now everyone else gets to experience Lavenza. Well, except for Yoshizawa. I don't think she shows up in this. Sorry, just gotta deal with a message real quick.
Here I come. I barely started. You can't fail now.
Alright, sorry about that. Bad LP etiquette. Answering phones during LP. Oh my goodness, she's not dead. I remember at this point, I'm just like, come on, die already. Take this, nuclear damage. She's not dead yet. What do I do? Oh yeah, use Hyaka Ryoran. Oh yeah, so Haru hasn't had a shot at this either. I just realized. Wild Thunder. Yeah, she's out for blood. Okay, so, oh yeah, Makoto withstood the attack. Oh my goodness. Phone, shut up. And there we go. Lavenza is dead. True rehabilitation. 44,000 experience, 120,000 yen. Rich!
That was as expected.
And now instead of mocking me about my ability, she now just straight up praises me.
To keep you down, you have retained your freedom through your own will. Despite all the pain and hardship in your way, you kept faith in your comrades and continued to fight for your beliefs. You may say that, yet you still accomplished the task. That must be what charms those around you. You do not simply outshine
So yeah,
others,
she
you charm them,
now that she's
pushing their
become
abilities
Lavenza
beyond the
again,
limits they
she's
thought they had.
just
That
way
must
more
also
nicer
be
than
a
the
form of
twins.
power to rule over.
So this should be where the whole
I
bookmark
feel as
thing
if I
comes
now
up
fully
soon, right?
comprehend my role as one who rules over
I remember when I
all.
beat her, I was like,
I am
yes!
a being that must
I was
inherently
just
believe
celebrating
in the
my
potential of
victory.
humanity as they are guided along. As such a being, I am hesitant to admit this, but I am happy. I'm extremely grateful.
Why
that
are
I
you?
can witness the
Why
path
can
you've
you not
chosen to
express your
forge.
own emotions, huh?
Thank you so much, my trickster.
See you in Scramble. I'll miss you.
Yes, you're welcome. This is a token of my gratitude for you. Won't you please accept it?
And this is the intricate
When you
bookmark.
previously defeated me while I was separated into halves, I had given you a bookmark.
Here we
That
go.
bookmark was originally entrusted to them as my memories given form.
Yeah,
What I
so it's
bestow upon
basically
you
just to
now
help
is the
them
genuine
remember.
article which the other merely imitated. Your
So yeah,
possession
it
of
was a
both
fake.
bookmarks
And this
proves
is the
that
real
your
deal.
strength is exceptional. You
Thanks,
may currently
Lavenza. Way to
be
make
an
the
incredible
twins boss
ordeal with your
fight
comrades. However, no matter what
feel
obstacles
less
stand
in
your
that
way, you have
way.
no need to fear. After all, I have deemed you the world's greatest man.
Aww. Alright, now, what does she give us? She gives us a reward. Omnipotent Orb. Is that the one? I think that's the one. That's the one that lets you dodge
Please
all,
excuse me.
or like nullifies all except Almighty. I believe that's it. Let's find out. Omnipotent Orb. Zenith Defense. I believe that's it. But it doesn't really just tell you. Oh wait, there we go. Nullifies all magical attacks except Almighty. There we go. Thank you, R2 detail screen. There we go. Alright, so that's it for the Super Boss. Also, I'm at max yen. And then the intricate bookmark. I don't think it does anything. So yeah, we came out of that battle pretty beat up, but we did it. We won, we conquered. Now all that's left is, I think, the final ending. Up. There we go. So I'm showing this off because this is a different scene than what we saw with the one where Akechi showed up.
First off, thank you for taking my request. With your
I'm only
permission,
showing
I
it
can only
because
hope that public opinion
he doesn't
changes.
come in and save the day,
It will
so
change, won't it?
this is just, you know, additional content.
True. It was social reform on a scale no
Or
one has
the
ever
original
accomplished
content,
before.
rather.
But I believe that it will. Shido confessed to a variety of crimes. We can arrest him on those charges. The problem lies in proving him guilty. It'd be difficult unless the correlation between the metaverse
Yeah,
and the
so
mental
they're
shutdowns is
basically
known.
just... It's the same up
Akechi, who
until...
perpetrated those crimes, has gone missing. You're the only ones left.
up until she offers you to turn yourself in.
I want you to turn yourself in to the police. Your testimony will be necessary in order to prove Shido guilty. However, that will mean placing you on center stage.
Yeah, so
You'll be
now...
treated as a hero who saved this
Can't
case,
even have
but there's no
Happy
way that the
Christmas
police or
Eve.
the
This
public
is
prosecutors will let that
why Christmas
Police
Eve
face
ends
to
up being
Phantom
so
Thieves.
downer in the original game, because you know you have to turn yourself in the coming morning.
There's even the possibility that they'll fabricate a crime and move to arrest you all.
Oh, editing this
Turn yourself into the police,
sucked.
you'll definitely be arrested.
Because this one video file where I had to
Police and
get
prosecution will strike there.
the original
They'll
ending
treat
for
your
Persona
arrest as
5,
grave misconduct and
the
will take
romances,
probation. You'll most
I had to
likely
use
be
it
sent to
between two
juvenile
different
hall,
project
placed in
files.
solitary
Ugh.
confinement. They'll be content as long as they get a testimony without the Phantom Thieves being hailed as heroes. That should guarantee the safety of your teammates. Or rather, I'll make sure it's guaranteed.
Sounds
There's all
good.
the cases surrounding Shido. I intend to expose them all. It's to prevent society from becoming distorted again. That's what you want too, isn't it?
Well, that plan goes very well. I'll tell you that right now. I feel like I'm starting to feel like this was just repeated. Okay. Enough inner thoughts. Okay, inner thoughts, you can go away now.
This is almost like a final deal between the two of us. I'll ask you once more. I'd like for you to turn yourself into the police, of your own accord.
And here we go. This is a but thou must. You cannot say no. I think they were tired of writing alternate endings by this point.
Leave the rest to us. All right, let's go.
And now, the final night of being able to spend time with your special one. Of course, I just, I skipped past, the final night with the teammates. I just skipped past it because this isn't what this video is about. There we go.
The prosecutor's office finally decided today to break its long-standing silence. It seems there was consensus.
And now, this is how the original ended.
He confessed. Furthermore,
I
many
mean,
demands have been made for
there are
Representative
thousands
Shido
of,
to resign from his public
if not
position.
millions of YouTube videos already detailing this, but
And an
this is
end
my
to all
take on it, I guess.
I'm surprised so much changed in just one night. It's pretty impressive.
So yeah, now everyone's all sad. And also, Yoshizawa's not in this because this is true to the original Persona 5. She was not in there, so she's not in here.
Hey, Ryuji.
What's up with this gloomy vibe? Where's our guy?
Can't even say my name. Jeez. Is my name cursed or something?
It's okay. I'll explain.
What the hell?
Yep.
I don't comprehend. The hero who saved this nation is now living in juvenile hall?
It's just how the system works.
The system is crap.
I did my best to discuss the options, but nothing I said could change the outcome.
Damn it! This can't be happening.
Are we supposed
Getting
to
upset like that won't do anything, Ryuji.
I can't do that.
Me neither.
So now, because it's just us here, they have to figure out that figure out what to do on their own rather than Yoshizawa saying, "Hey, we need to do this."
Won't everything just cancel out if Shido tells the whole truth? That won't be enough. Remember what my sister said before? In order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's innocence.
Evidence? How are we gonna find anything like that? I mean, the police were in on all that crap too. So any proof they got's probably been destroyed.
Yeah.
Is there any way you
The
can
corrupt
use your
system
computer
is
to find
corrupt,
information?
indeed.
I'll do what I can, but don't put too much faith in it. It's not some kind of almighty device.
Yeah, no, that's what my personas are for. Oh wait, I can't use them anymore. Crap.
I wonder what Mona-chan would say if he were here right now.
He'd likely laugh and tell us how foolish we all are.
And he would say it in that high and mighty tone of his.
Wow, way to remember someone you think is dead at this point. Yeah, because the whole Mariki stuff never happened. The third semester never happened. Morgana is seemingly gone for good, and you know, Yoshizawa's not with us. Don't know why. I mean, we were friends, but and she was a Persona user, but I guess they just didn't want to rewrite the original ending.
Yeah, now's not the time to be hanging our heads.
What can we do without using the metaverse?
Connections, people, connections. Use my confidants as you will.
Let's just calm down and think about it. We've escaped death countless times before. There's no doubt we can do this. That's right.
Yes.
Let's go.
We're gonna save our leader, no matter what it takes.
Thank you guys. This means so much to me.
We will now begin the interrogation. You acted as the leader of the Phantom Thieves that undermined our society. Is that correct?
Oh no, wait. Sorry, I think this gets skipped over due to how the events play out in Royal. Because I think by the time they get to the whole, we gotta get him out, Christmas has already passed and I've already done this. Okay.
There are some other infractions as well. On top of all
that should be the case, rather. I'm just trying to think of, because I do have stuff to edit out of this video too, so great. Okay, and now to New Year's Eve, to be more precise. Also, anime cutscene. And yeah, if you want to complete the Thieves' Den video list, you have to see this ending as well. But I mean, if you're saving in the right spots and making separate saves, this shouldn't be an issue.
Guess that's fine.
I wish he could be here with us.
That said, we have our cellular phones, yes?
And Yusuke's wanting to be the antisocial one, even though that's clearly a thing for Futaba.
Besides, don't you think it's nice talking in person?
Also, Haru's just really quiet in this scene. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. And when oh my god. I've heard about like when one of the teams won the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Something like this happened. I think it was in Philadelphia, actually. They were actually coating like street poles with I think like grease, so that they couldn't climb it. But then like I think someone started setting them on fire. I think. I don't remember. It has been a few years since I heard that. And now we cut past everyone working towards getting me out, and me actually getting out, because that's all seen in Royal as well. So now we're just back at the cafe, and I showed this scene. Even though they include this in Royal, they don't include this. This is where they stopped in Royal, and it's kind of... They just couldn't be bothered to add... Well, I think it's because everyone's wearing different... No, they're wearing their winter casuals, aren't they? But that scene is cut out. and then everyone comes up. And yeah, like I said, Yoshizawa is nowhere to be seen in this ending. So, oh well.
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Like how long it took you guys to actually come and save me.
I'm so glad we didn't.
I was in there for over over a month and a half, if you will.
To do once you were gone, but then we realized something. Even if we don't have the metaverse
Oh
or
man,
any other
but
special powers, we can still change reality.
it's nice seeing this scene. If you ask me which I prefer, there are parts where I prefer the original to Royal. Mainly the scene coming up, the actual ending. Don't be a dick and say took you long enough. That's just rude.
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
It would be understandable. I've heard the food in prison is quite
Yeah, I
foul.
think parts of this were in Royal, but that would involve looking at the footage and comparing the two.
Get some good food soon enough, though. Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now.
So yeah, I
Everyone's back
don't think it.
together. It's time to celebrate.
When did Boss find the cat? I don't remember. I think it was Christmas or this.
Right. Morgana.
He may have been the key person on this whole mission. We even
Yeah,
considered
so now everyone's all depressed because the cat's not here. Boo-hoo.
Right? That cat would never quit on you.
He was always there to pull us forward.
So, I'm still not at the end credit scene.
I want to see Mona again.
But yeah,
That was quick, boss.
I still really enjoy the third semester stuff. Oh yeah, there's Morgana.
Mona?
Yeah, and in this one, he's been astray basically since he came back right around Christmas Eve. Christmas.
Looks like the only me that disappeared was the one in the metaverse.
Those trickers.
So, you stayed in reality as a cat? When I woke up, I was out in Shibuya looking like this.
Yeah, so.
Doesn't make any sense, though. I mean, if you were alive, you should have come back.
And here's his reasoning for not showing. He could have just said, I only came back recently or something like that.
Awkward to come back so soon.
But no, he was incredibly honest and be like, yeah, timing.
I knew you guys had found your witness, so I was just waiting for him to get discharged. Well done on that, seriously. You pulled it off even without my help.
And he's still acting not condescending but conceited. Yeah,
Can I borrow the shower before you all rush to hug me?
I don't think anyone's rushing to hug you right now, Morgana.
This ain't the time for a shower, you stupid cat.
They're all mad at you.
You are unforgivable.
Stop it!
Man, it's a good thing that Morgana never uses his claws or anything. Well, then again, he would have hurt Futaba, and then Sojiro probably would have just thrown him out, regardless of what we had to say. Or we would have gotten in trouble because the cat is under our care.
It's great that you're back and all, but what are you gonna do now?
Huh? Well, I've been thinking.
About what?
Okay, so they have this.
Become human, of course.
I think they got rid of that in Royal, but it's just like, honestly,
That doesn't mean I can't turn into one.
I read somewhere that like that he's given up on that. I wish that he didn't, man. It's like that was his whole thing. It's like wanting to become human, and it's like now he's accepted being a cat. It's no,
You kept me in your mind.
unforgivable.
That means you guys think there's a place for me in the real world.
I mean, in Royal, he had his little bit of being human, but that was only a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for butting in and all. But we heard from Boss. You're going back home next month?
Oh yeah, and now Ryuji had to break the mood because yeah, we have to go. Ren has to go home.
There, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
Honestly, if I were Ren, I would probably so much rather stay in Shibuya and Yongen than return back home. I mean, yeah, you want to see your family, but they also said it was fine for us to be kicked out and all this, so...
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious when I said it.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
No one's taking anything seriously.
We just gotta double our excitement for today.
Ahem. I know this is sudden, but I've decided to go with him. He's pretty special after all. If I stay by
Yeah,
him,
Morgana thinks that, oh hey, if I can go with him, then I might be able to become human. And I wish they did something with that. As I'm not asking for Morgana to become human in Strikers. Maybe some way, I don't care. But just for him to have given up on that,
I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
that was his whole thing in 5. Was just he's human.
Not leaving for another month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell.
I would at least accept something like the Teddy situation where he did become human.
Then it could be my comeback party. Nobody can complain about that, right? I demand.
They're trying to think of too many parties on top of one thing.
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside. Oh, I was wondering why I heard meowing. The cat's back.
Sojiro doesn't understand the importance of Morgana returning.
Noisy as always.
And why everyone was so down about it.
Hey, I'm not some normal cat.
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like. This is delicious.
What did Sojiro give him?
What an assertive.
Some kind of gourmet cat food?
I wonder where he got that from.
I have no idea.
Becomes human, may end up just like him.
Oh, I can see that.
Totally possible. Me be like him?
And now they're making these guesses, and it's just like,
Definitely don't wanna
no,
be Yuji, though.
Morgana wouldn't be anything like me. He's not quite enough, not unassuming enough. He don't have my good looks either. No, he does not. Even when he became human, no, just...
The world's changed, but you guys are the same as ever.
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
In any case, we're all here. Let's kick this party off.
Very well.
Party time!
Sojiro, I want sushi!
Everyone's so demanding. And now... Oh, no, we skipped tonight. Thought we were skipping to the final day. So yeah, this is, I think oh no, this is the second to final night because of Valentine's Day. But I just skipped straight to this because the whole saying goodbye to everyone is pretty much the same in the original 5. So no need to show that. Anyway, so when I was talking about like parts of the ending I like in the original more than Royal, this is one of them.
Hey, look this way.
I like this so much better than what they did in Royal.
My word.
Because here, in the original 5, we drive off together. And in Royal, Marky draws us to the train station. And then we don't get to say goodbye to everyone properly. And ride off into the day. But here we do. And I think that's much better.
You really gotta go?
Come on, man. Nobody Nobody's forcing you to leave,
Also,
you know?
I will say,
Wiping your slate
one
clean
thing I
makes
liked
it
about
easier.
Royal Ending better is how they dealt with our little followers. They just, made a chase scene.
Don't mind them. What they think of us doesn't really matter.
And I've found this to be the best way to end off Persona 5 as a whole. Just another ending. Persona 5's ending.
The car's fixed. Just had to borrow a plug.
Did I say Persona's 5 ending? Persona 5's ending.
First try.
All right, let's roll.
Wonder why I'm not wearing... Well, I was about to ask why am I not wearing my glasses, but then again, like, it's been stated that Ren's glasses are fake. Like, he doesn't need eye correction. He can see just fine. He just wore the glasses to be more unassuming, so that people wouldn't notice him as much. Seriously, Fox, Yusuke, why did you open a door in the moving car? And that's it for everything in Persona 5 Royal. Extra content and all. Like I said, the only thing I won't be showing is whatchamacallit. I've already forgotten. The Thieves' Den. Just filling it up. Honestly, there's nothing for it, so whatever. That's what I have to say.
Whatever we want, after all.
I guess so. If you want to change the world, all you have to do is just...
I mean, I could have ended this off with some more cards, but no. It's time to get on to my next Let's Play, which will be starting, if this is uploaded on time, the next day. So I hope you guys will join me for my Let's Play of Persona 5 Strikers. This is the end of Persona 5 Royal completely. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good one.